Over the course of the One Piece franchise's long history, there have been over 50 video games released, but these 5 stand out above the rest. However, these games have not been created equal, and there are a few that even the most loyal of fans would be more than happy to forget. That being said, there have also been some games that are quite fun to play, even for non-fans. Here are 5 of the very best games for One Piece fans to check out between reading chapters of the manga and watching episodes of the anime. Number 1, One Piece. World Seeker. When trying to think of One Piece games that failed to capitalize on clear potential, World Seeker is at the top of the list. Developed by Ganbarion, the game was worked on by Toei Animation's Hiroaki Koyama and puts players in the shoes of the irrepressible Monkey D. Luffy as he traverses the open-world prison island. The gameplay outside of combat is fun, with players able to launch Luffy around the island in search of some iconic villains to fight. There are passable, if forgettable, stealth elements to add some variation, but the game unfortunately suffers thanks to its combat, which is relatively repetitive and doesn't feel anywhere near as good as it looks. In any case, it's a solid game that would appeal to fans of the series. Number 2, One Piece. Pirate Warriors 2. While the first game in the Pirate Warriors series ably demonstrated what might be possible for One Piece adaptations, the second game remains a revelation. Firstly, it was the only game in the series to use an entirely original storyline, providing longtime fans of the anime with something fresh to enjoy alongside the show. Additionally, the game was released with a whole host of new playable characters, including Monkey D, Garp, Bartholomew Kuma, and Dracula Mihawk. Each of those would go up against hordes of enemies throughout, and it was the closest, up to that point, that the games had managed to replicate the feel of the series. Pirate Warriors 2 still suffers from occasionally repetitive gameplay, but otherwise it remains a great choice for fans. Number 3, One Piece. Burning Blood. In an unusually rare departure for an anime game, the One Piece series tends to avoid arena fighters despite their obvious compatibility. Not so here though, and the result was a look at what could be possible in the subgenre. Though it failed to realize its true potential, One Piece. Burning Blood is a mechanically sound and visually stunning effort that does justice to the franchise as a whole. Number 4, One Piece. Pirate Warriors 3. Like gacha games, Musou games don't always appeal to a wide variety of gamers, and even less so if the associated franchise isn't one that a person is interested in. However, One Piece, Pirate Warriors 3 is an unquestionably great Musou game that One Piece fans and Musou fans in general are sure to love. The game features 3-3 combat with a character system that allows team composition to be changed on the fly. It features all the movesets that fans would expect from the most iconic characters in the series, and hitting these abilities is rewarding. Compared to other games in the genre as a whole, it's not up there with the best, but it is a decent enough attempt from developer Spike Chunsoft. This game condenses several One Piece arcs, spanning from the East Blue Saga to the Dressrosa arc, though it does provide some new content that anime and manga fans have never seen before. This game does a great job of bringing the lighthearted spirit of One Piece to a beat-em-up setting, though there's not much that it does to innovate on the typical Musou game formula. That being said, the game is fun to play, and with a cast of over 50 playable characters available, it's certain to please any One Piece fan. Number 5, One Piece Odyssey. Up until recently, many One Piece fans have found the franchise's video games to be lacking, especially in comparison to other iconic shonen franchises like Dragon Ball and Naruto. However, One Piece Odyssey, which was released just this month, is a game that many fans believe changes that. While most anime games involve mostly action, Odyssey is a turn-based JRPG that requires a lot of strategy. While the new characters that the game introduces aren't the most interesting, the game makes up for it by doing a great job of incorporating the personalities of beloved characters into the game's combat system. All in all, Odyssey feels like a breath of fresh air when it comes to One Piece video games, and it's been getting a lot of attention from longtime fans for a good reason. If you found this video helpful, then don't go anywhere without subscribing and like the video to see more content like this.